Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Sunday night Fix This Build That live show. I'm Brad.
And I'm Susan.
I said that out of order. I don't know what's going on there.
What did you say?
I don't know. Who knows?
I thought it was sounding pretty good. Yeah.
How's it going, guys? Hopefully, you guys are having a great Memorial Day weekend. For those of the folks that are in the U.S. Who have off tomorrow, if you're off tomorrow, I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend and most importantly, remembering those who have lost their lives defending our country with the armed services. So I have somebody near and dear to me who, unfortunately, I never got to meet, which was my grandfather. He was killed at the very, very, very tail end of World War II. If you want to know more about that, I do a post about him every Memorial Day on Instagram, so you can go check that out. So our thoughts and prayers to any families who have been impacted by that.
And thank you to everyone for your service.
And if you are serving in our armed forces,
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We really, really respect and appreciate that.
Yep. Thank you to all their families too. It's
Oh
a big
yeah,
sacrifice.
they're the ones that are making the sacrifice as well. So, but this week we did not have anything new come out. We are in that kind of bi-weekly rotation right now.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. And so
This one's doing crazy things too.
it's we're everywhere. I'm 1, 2.
Just falling apart over here.
Yeah, but so this week was like a lot of ketchup.
Yeah.
A lot of ketchup this week. Not so much mustard, but lots of ketchup.
Brad, that was so bad.
I know. It was
Yeah.
good like that.
Yeah. Speaking of ketchup and mustard,
We just grilled out and it was amazing. Susan grilled out. When I say we, Susan is the grill master in our family.
I like to grill.
I like to grill it up.
I like to grill.
Before we greet the folks here in the lobby, let's greet
In the
some
lobby.
the lobby. It's like the lobby, the chat lobby, the chat room, the chat. We're going to greet some folks who joined the Builders Club.
Yay.
We had Justin Fones and Mike Shed. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you,
I think they're
guys.
actually both reincarnated. Reincarnated. It says like, I don't know how it works. It'll say like joined and then it'll say like rejoined. So maybe they took some time off, came back, like going, reincarnated.
Took a breather.
Into the Fix This
Yeah.
Build That Club. But if you're not familiar with it, basically that's the inner circle of the Fix This Build That audience where they get early access to videos, they get updates, and they also get shout outs in the lives and at the end of the actual main videos on the main
right.
channel. So if you want to hear more about it, head over to fixthisbuildthat.com/Builders Club. And thank you to those guys for joining or rejoining,
That's right.
as it were. All right. Who do we have here? We have
here?
Katie. Katie, who is like
She's starting it off strong.
the rock bed. I know. She said she went to the hospital for a
hospital.
respiratory infection that went south quickly.
Oh my gosh.
And so she's pretty doped up. Katie.
Oh, man.
If you're watching this on replay, we hope you're
Wow.
feeling well. My goodness, that's.
I mean,
I hope it's
Katie
not
is
like
a whole nother level of impressive.
COVID.
She was going to the hospital with a
No, she already went.
respiratory.
I had to go to the hospital, and now
I thought
she's
she
doped
like
up.
got on here and posted like,
Like she's-
guys, I'm
I'm
on my
on
way to
my
the
way."
hospital. Won't be on
Want to sign it
later.
live, but yeah.
But hey,
yeah.
I'm like, dang.
Katie, take care of yourself.
Oh,
My
Katie,
goodness.
yeah, we hope you feel better.
But we do hope you're
Jeez,
feeling
I'm glad
better,
they were
Katie.
able to give you some meds. Hopefully they'll help you.
Yes, for sure.
out.
What's up? We got Stan in the house. How's it going, Stan? We got Stan, Doc Liberty. What's up, Doc? Wallem Lake. We got Brian Farnth, James McIntyre, and Mr. Aresis, Jonathan. How's it going, guys? Awesome.
Yeah, it's quiet.
It is.
Quiet tonight. I wonder if a lot of people are traveling and stuff, you know?
Tape.
We are really falling apart.
We got all kinds of stuff going on.
Well, when I say we, I mean Brad.
Yeah,
really been
I
all
wonder.
you.
Yeah, how many people are traveling? I know, like as all these restrictions and things, the mask
Yeah.
mandates are now gone
Well,
in
not
a lot of
everywhere,
areas.
But yes, yeah.
Here in Tennessee, they are.
They have been for a while here.
Yep, and well, officially they're now gone.
Oh, I thought the governor like ended them like a month ago.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were like
I thought
referring
you
to
were
the fact
saying,
that people
like,
weren't wearing them
something-
anyway.
Well, a lot of people were.
But I was just wondering, like,
I think you were saying,
how's
like,
it going
something
with you
happened
guys?
today.
Are y'all traveling? Anybody traveling this Memorial Day?
Yeah.
Are you on a beach somewhere? Because we're going to be on a beach. Actually, next Sunday we'll be
Yay.
coming live from. It'll be.
Florida.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out how we're going to do that.
That's always interesting.
It's
when
going to
we're
be different
traveling.
because
we'll
we're
try.
going to be. I wonder if should we bring the whole setup? We could bring.
What did we do last year? I feel like
we didn't do
year-
YouTube. We weren't doing YouTube at that point. We weren't like full YouTube because it's just been about a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We were doing YouTube?
we were doing YouTube, but you know what? We can do it from the
house?
iPad.
From the iPad.
Yeah.
Oh, we have an iPad now.
I know.
Wow.
We just got an iPad. We'll show you more about that later.
We're the people that haven't had an iPad ever. We've never had an iPad, have we?
We haven't. Oh, Katie, she's there. She's
Hey,
queasy.
Katie. Oh, what did
she's
she
here.
say?
She says somewhat here. So, Katie, I'm just impressed that
She said quasi. Okay.
quasi awake. I know.
If you
I'm just
can type
impressed
the
that you
word
typed
quasi,
quasi.
then you're
I'm
okay.
quasi awake.
You're doing good.
You're good.
Quasi or quasi?
Tomato.
Okay, I'll go
Yeah.
with that.
Quasi.
Yeah. Anyway, so next
Quasi's like the guy from.
This is a bad joke coming.
No, he's the guy from Octonauts. Quasi. He's like the little turnip guy, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh no.
no
Yeah.
idea.
So I feel like whenever we travel, we always do our very best, but sometimes the reception where we are is not fantastic.
Oh yeah. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
But like, I think that house has Wi-Fi and everything.
They got
so
Wi-Fi.
it
I
should
mean,
be
it's
good.
just we'll
They
see.
got Wi-Fi.
We'll see. We hope it works out.
Yeah,
But
we'll try.
Anyway.
Do our very best.
Yes. All right.
All
Perfect.
right.
So coming up, what's up this week is I've been working in the shop, but like this week was like a lot of like reorganization and stuff, and a lot of business work, and a little bit of decompression too. Quite honestly, I've found another hobby that I've been going after, which we won't discuss.
What did you spend today doing?
Today, it's been a lot of computer work for not fix this, build that.
Right.
But
just for fun. Funsies.
yes, funsies. We have multiple computers in the house now.
I mean,
it's taking over.
well, what's
I don't
funny
wanna
is
hear it.
our daughter's friend, who's like our daughter's best friend, lives right next door, which is very convenient for both of them. And what did she say? She's funny.
She's
she
like,
said
can you
something
just
like,
move that stuff out of that room because we want to play there.
There's a room in our house that they've always sort of played in, and it used to be the playroom. Now it's not anymore, but they still play in it. Okay, thank you. Sorry. So there were computers in there, and she was like, I think she said something like, "You guys have too many computers."
You guys have too many. We're like, listen, we like computers
she's
in
not
this
wrong.
house.
She's not wrong. Like,
She's
and
not.
then we got another
She's
one.
not. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, so I'll be doing a project in the shop this week, and then putting that out right before we head out on vacation.
times.
So
So you're gonna do that on your own or what?
do what?
The project.
Am I gonna do it on my own?
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably need your help to.
Me? What?
What are you getting at?
I'm just looking at my list of things to do before we leave town, and it's crazy.
Beer of the week.
All right, beer of the week.
This is part of the
I'm
sampler,
excited about this one.
The sampler platter that Scott sent over.
Look at the
Blue Moon.
Look
I
at
know,
the
it's cool.
silver on there.
Blue Moon Honey Days,
Very
crafted with
cool.
real clover honey. There we go.
I did not know Blue Moon had so many
Varieties.
flavors.
Yeah.
I mean, how is it? What does it smell like?
So thank you to Scott Oram from Dash Yourself DIY.
Thank you, Scott.
That is not nearly as strong. Last week we had the mango wheat, which was like
it smells delicious.
punch you in the face. Mango. Like I don't taste the honey at all. I mean, it just tastes like a nice wheat beer. But it doesn't hit you with honey.
I get a little bit. Oh no, the aftertaste is very sweet. Not like
Not for me.
insanely
I'm
sweet.
not getting. There you go.
I think like it's
I'll
funny.
give it a-
I think the honey and the beer go together really well.
I'll give
and
it one
tastes
thumb up.
just like a one thumb up. Okay.
I mean,
Man, my neck
we'll
hurts.
give it a 7 out of 10.
I think it tastes kind of like a
It tastes. I mean, it's good. It's a good beer.
yeah.
It's not crazy good.
The mango was like
The mango is like
we were expecting
mango's coming in with
honey.
on firing on all cylinders. All right.
Yeah, it's good.
What
next?
Well, it's a video games, kind of video games, yes. The router, Lipinski router just broke. Ryobi
no.
Palm router, it's garbage. Don't buy it. Oh no!
Gosh.
But should I get a Palm or a plunge router? That's a great question, Lipinski. I would recommend. It depends on what you're trying to do, first of all, right? So that's always the question you should ask yourself. Like whenever you get any questions about like, hey, should I buy X, Y? Like it doesn't matter. Like honestly, you could be asking me literally about anything. Mm-hmm. And my question back to you would be like, well, what do you need it for? What are you using it for? You could be like, Brad, I'm going to go buy some onions. Which ones should I buy? Be like, well,
So
what are you
to
cooking?
know their why, right?
Yeah, know your why.
Know your why.
So because right, it depends upon what you're trying to do. So if you want to use it for like an all-purpose kind of lightweight, knocking down corners, putting edge profiles on things, a Palm router is a great tool, and I would highly recommend it. I've got a couple of them. I may have 3 actually. I've got at least 2.
Seems
I had 3 at one point.
Number of palm
It seems that way, but I keep a round over bit chucked up in one and a chamfer in the other, because those are my
convenience. Then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and they were sent to me for free, so I mean, I probably wouldn't have bought a second one. But if I was, I know like my buddy Jeremy Hill from Jericho Home, he's got like 4 of them or something, like, because he does production work and he keeps them chucked up. Because like changing out bits is a pain in the butt, and it's not the time of changing the bit out, it's dialing it in perfectly. Because like when you have a round over perfectly dialed in, so that it gives you that full round over, but it won't give you the edge.
Yeah.
It takes a while, to do that. So yeah, like if you're in production, if you're a hobbyist, that's great. Now, if you're wanting to do more involved things like cut like 3/4 inch dados in one pass, or do any type of like raised panel bits or anything like that, palm router is not going to get it for you. You said plunge also, so if you're trying to do, veneer work or inlay work, then that plunge feature is something that you might need. And there are palm routers that have plunge bases. I know the DeWalt one has a plunge base. I think the Bosch one also has a plunge base available. But if you want, so if you're thinking about more of like a 1 3/4 horse, then just think about the type of work you're doing and like how much wood you're trying to remove at one time, basically. And I would never mount a palm router in a router cabinet to do like heavy work. I would have like a full-size one for that. So,
all right.
Hope that helps.
I like Doc says that every day with Susan should be honey days.
That's true.
That's so true.
It is.
So true.
It is.
Yes, I'll remind you that when I do a bad parking job.
Is my tag sticking up there in the back?
Yes,
I feel like
it
it's
is.
itching me. Okay. Oh. Let's keep reading here for a minute before we jump into that. Katie says honey days is her favorite.
All right, there you go.
I like it. Let's see here. Nathan's Woodworks. What's up, man? Michael Lusk. How's it going, Michael? Welcome. Have I milled a log on my bandsaw? Nathan, I have milled a log on my bandsaw. I've done it a few times. If you watch my 5 uses for a bandsaw, I've got a whole video on like the different ways I use it, and I cut up some pieces there. That's like, so when you say like mill a log, I have milled logs, but you have to cut them down first. So if you watch my how to make floating shelves from firewood video, I wanted that one to do so well, and it just never did.
Well, I think that it was also when it happened. That was really early on in FTBC. But it was really cool.
It was. But I picked up a big, not that big, big log. I picked up.
Sorry.
I think that's going to be it. I picked up a big log.
Whenever you do something ridiculous, I should make sure I'm not looking
1253.
crazy.
All right. Yeah. I know. Exactly. Because it doesn't matter what you're doing.
No,
1253.
it never does. Unless I'm doing something crazy, and then you'll use it as the thumbnail.
Yes, I will.
As we've learned.
Yep.
Yep.
But anyway, I picked up a big log off the side of the road, and like you do, and especially these days, I saw this like logs literally sitting on the side of the road, and I was like, I want that. I'll take that. That's like, I'm Bobby Duke. I want that. And so I went and got the wood, and I picked. This is back when I was younger too. I was like I think I was stronger back then. I think I was working out. I mean, this is like a big log. It was like that big. No, that's what I'm saying. And so I'm like, it was probably like that long.
I'd be like,
probably
I don't need that log that bad.
It wasn't huge. No, it was actually like that long, and I cut it in half because I was like, I couldn't lift it. And I like lifted it up, threw it on the tailgate, and then I wedged it. I like used an axe to do it in half, and then I cut it down the middle on the bandsaw.
Okay, I thought you were saying you wedged. No, I know it's in the bonus room.
No, I'm saying you've seen the video of me.
I'm aware, but you said I put it in the tailgate, and then you said I wedged it. It sounded like you put the wedge in it while it was still in the back.
Oh no, I pulled it off, and then did that. Yes. But anyway, so
I did the mental leap there.
Right, because so you have to kind of get it that way. So I had the big log, and then I got it in half, and then I was able to cut it on the bandsaw. Right,
so kind of like how I cut the watermelon tonight. I'm serious.
I've never cut watermelon on the bandsaw. But anyway, and then from there, I broke it down. So yeah, you can definitely do that. Like you don't have to have like a big Alaskan chainsaw mill. You can do it on but you'll need more infeed. Like mine was very small.
Yeah.
I was using like a log. I mean, I guess a log doesn't have length.
Right?
It's more like a stump.
Yes, it
a
wasn't like
section.
a tree.
Yeah, and I made a sled for it and stuff.
Right.
And yeah, go watch that video though, and you can see how I did it,
It is
if
a
you're
good video.
interested. Yeah, it didn't go very well either, but that's kind of how it goes. Yes, so and Nathan said, "Oh yeah, I saw that. Remember that." Mark Handy, how's it going? Berry Hill,
Mark.
pics of a log of the side of the road. Sounds like a movie. It does sound like a movie.
Yep.
But we have
Fun mail.
another.
Mail.
This is great. We've been getting
mean,
a lot of mail.
I feel like this
We've
dude.
been getting a lot of repeat mail.
We've been getting a lot of huff
And
sauce.
so Drew. Well, this is
now.
from Drew again.
Oh, I know.
From Drew Hall.
But I'm just saying, like, this dude is a real person. I wonder if he gets recognized.
I need a character.
All the time. You do. You need oh gosh, boxes with your face all over it. That'd be really
Yes.
funny.
Um,
All Christmas presents to other people would be like in boxes that have
Right.
Brad's face all over
so
them.
it is mail time.
Yep.
I think that should be the soundbite. Mail time. Yep.
I wasn't feeling it.
No,
I mean,
you
I'm
weren't.
like, you sounded great. I just didn't like joining in.
So Drew Hall sent. He had sent the Hoff
What is all of
Hoff
this?
sauce. I think like we were so.
Dang.
I was DMing
really
him back and
excited.
forth, and I was telling him like how much we loved the wake up call.
Drew
And
is
so I guess
making it
he.
rain hot sauce.
I guess he just decided that
Yep.
we would. Oh, what is this? Oh,
Dirty. No, I saw that on this. We got one of
Hold
these
on.
things last time.
Did we? Okay.
Dirty Dust. Sounds
all right.
delightful.
and he.
I wonder if I could
oh
put that
my
on a burger.
What?
What is this? It's like for our car. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? That's so great.
A half gallon
Oh
of
my
wake up call. This
gosh.
is fantastic. I mean, it does. I feel like I could go out to the car and like pour it in.
If cars could run on hot sauce.
Holy cow.
That's awesome.
Get out of here. What?
Oh, there's
and
more.
No, it's like the
What is this?
It's like the bottle. So so you're not.
No, I just love
that'd
it.
be great
It looks so
that you're
like-
in that you're just like pouring it from there.
No, but it looks very like that kind of goes with. I mean, I get that it does from a purposeful standpoint, but it also kind of feels very
Oh
industrial.
yes,
That's
dude.
awesome.
This
Their
I feel like I don't want to miss anything.
packaging is
But yeah.
just awesome.
It is. All right, Drew. Thank you so much.
We love
we have-
the wake up call.
We have pounded about half that bottle
Yeah.
already, and that was
It's
like
crazy.
a whatever ounce.
We're
bottle.
talking about, well, no, I can't say that on here, but we're talking about gifting stuff like this. Not this. This is for us. But like ordering this for people that we know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they shall remain
Made with a
nameless 'cause they
delicious
might
kick
watch
of
this.
frothy monkey from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, how cool.
Love it.
Thank
this
you.
is so awesome. Very
Shake
cool.
well before using.
I just want to like
Oh, they even have like the lot number. It's
lot number
handwritten
188.
on there.
I want
It was a good
to
lot.
bust this out and just like
Chug it.
drink some. Yeah.
Oh, should we tell them that we
We'll
had
keep
our
this here.
kids try the
Oh my God, Jonathan! We had the kids try
the what was that called?
the last
horrible
dab.
the last dab.
we had the kids try it.
Well, we
That
didn't.
was bad.
We
was
we
bad.
gave them the option. We didn't trick them
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
anything, and they had
And they
like
had less than what we had.
tiniest amount.
But they were funny. Yeah.
They
But
were
they're the
funny.
same thing. But they were troopers.
Yeah, the boys both did it. I mean, like a hint of hot sauce, which was enough. Our daughter was like,
She's like, I'm
"Peace."
out. We're like, no problem.
That's not happening.
Not a problem.
And they were amazed.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We're if you guys have hot sauce you want us to try, I decided that's like my new thing is hot sauce.
I mean, you use it all the time. I use
do.
it. Like, and I've never
do.
really been
I'll
a
have
hot
Pops
sauce
come over.
person before, but I like get this out and put it on stuff
I know.
when you're not even eating it.
It's awesome.
It's good.
Nathan, what bandsaw do I have? Right now I've got the Jet 14. I had it right here so it would like be in the camera. You know?
Oh, sorry.
You know, it's kind of like a cool logo.
Yeah.
Hoff's hot sauce. I have the Jet 14-inch. I think what they call it is the 14-inch steel bandsaw. It's like a SFX, which steel
SFX
effects.
sounds like a
sound effects. That's like it's
train.
an abbreviation for sound effects. So I'm always like, or it's like the JSFX or something like that.
Wow.
Jet steel frame X.
I don't think anyone.
Actually, it might be the JSFB.
Are you just making up acronyms?
No, I'm not
This
even
sounds
joking.
like a joke.
JSFB. Jet
I think
steel
it's the
frame
L
bandsaw.
and OP.
No, I think that's what it is. The JSFB 14.
Yeah. That's
But
what I was going to say.
it's been awesome. It works very nicely.
The bandsaw?
The bandsaw,
Yeah, I've never heard you complain about it ever.
Yeah,
It's great.
I've not. I've not. But the Laguna, I have seen the Laguna 14 BX, which looks awesome as well.
I have to say, the name Laguna just sounds cool.
Laguna.
It sounds like you're going to be doing woodworking like at the beach.
In California or something.
Like if you get the tool.
At the lagoon.
Transports you to the beach. Yes.
Yeah. Laguna is probably like when you think of bandsaws, Laguna is the first name that comes to mind for me because they had the, what was it? I used to know all the numbers and everything, but they had the one that was their 14-inch. The BX is the new one. What was the other one? It's like the B-14 or something. It's not like the B-14 bomber, like the B-2 bomber. I can't remember, but anyway, the whatever 14 has been like the mainstay of bandsaws for a while. So yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with the Laguna bandsaw as far as like all the stuff I've heard and seen from them. So
right, well, good. Doc says he'd love to see us slice watermelon on our bandsaw. That
would be great. That'd be like a great summer.
I mean, I feel like it would kill it with all the juice.
Oh yeah, I would never be able to use the bandsaw again in my life.
No, but it would be awesome. We got a great watermelon.
Unless I just like hosed it down with water and then like WD-40, which I don't plan on doing, and then some hot sauce. Yeah. Hot sauce on the
on watermelon?
On the watermelon?
I don't know. Crazy.
Could be. I feel like the last dab, like just having that heat with the watermelon, could be interesting.
I'll let you.
Has anybody ever done hot sauce with fruit? Is that a thing?
Fruit and hot sauce?
I just feel
don't know what you eat hot sauce on other than
the
like
cool
meat.
and the heat. It'd be like the old school McDonald's, BLT.
Hot says hot, cold
says cold.
Do you remember that?
Yes. On the hot and the cold side.
Yes, and like the packaging. I told my family that years ago. I was like, do you guys remember the hot side and the cold side? And they thought it was crazy.
Yeah,
they thought I was making it up.
They're crazy.
No. I watched TV as a kid. I remember.
Brian, I will swim in hot sauce if that's what it takes. We will.
We do have a lot of hot sauce now. But we eat it though, so it's not like it's just sitting there.
Delicious.
We're going through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it adds a little something special to chicken.
It does.
It's kind of boring, so it's kind of nice.
It can. All right. What are the woodworking questions we have?
Right,
I know.
Right. No hot sauce questions.
No, yeah. Lisa, mango habanero.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, is that? Are you just like?
How do we do that? Do we just take mango?
Yeah. What is that? Are you saying like mango?
Boom?
Ooh, what about like chutney? Chutney with
Yeah, chutney.
With like jalapenos. That's kind of the same thing.
I feel like.
Chutney's like.
Katie's gonna answer
this.
It's
like a salsa, but
what is
with
a chutney?
It's like a spicy salsa.
But what's the difference?
With fruit.
Oh, so a chutney is like a salsa but with fruit?
Well, I think it's salsa with fruit. So it's like peppers and then like pineapple, maybe some mango.
In chutney? I'm looking.
Maybe I'm getting mixed up.
Searching it up.
Somebody tell me what I'm talking about.
I mean, I just don't know.
Mark, Fireball Tools, they took an old bandsaw over 100 years old and did what? And rebuilt it. And we did it. I was like, and we did what? I don't understand. And you rebuilt the bandsaw. Fireball Tools. I love it. Mango habanero is phenomenal. What is mango habanero?
We need to know.
Is that just search for mango?
Chutney is from India. It's made of fruits, vegetables, and or herbs with vinegar, sugar, and spices. It does say herbs. I know how to read it, I promise.
We were watching the movie tonight. We watched Minions, and Herb was the husband.
Yes. It's a good thing.
And herbs.
It's not relish or jam.
Oh, Lisa, it's a common fruit
mango
and hot
chutney.
Flavor. I got you.
No, hang on. Chutney or mango habanero. What? Is that right?
I don't know. Yeah. She's just saying that's like a good mix. That's a popular mixture. Brian, what kind of finish would I use for a dog bowl stand? Something like Total Boat. Yeah, so like a dog bowl stand, obviously it's going to get a lot of water on it and slobber, I'm sure. It's probably going to get bit a few times potentially. Maybe not if you got a good dog. A dog bowl stand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think actually Total Boat would be a great option. Mm-hmm. Get some epoxy on there and just seal that bad boy right up. It depends upon the look that you want and like how much protection you want. Like in all honesty, it's probably your dog's probably not going to beat it up because if it's eaten in there and like the bowl, that's the whole point. That's sitting in there. I mean, it's not probably going to be biting it necessarily.
Never seen a dog bite. A bowl stand.
Well,
I'm
if they try to
not
like tip it
denying
over
that
or
they
something,
couldn't.
yeah, I mean, who knows?
Right.
Depends
or
on
if
what
they're
kind of
like
dog you
just
got.
chewing on things. 'Cause
Right,
It feels
but
good.
yeah. So if you wanted something that was like a little more close to the grain, if you will, I would probably go with like a polyurethane, like an outdoor polyurethane, or I would definitely go with a film finish, or I was thinking like I wouldn't say definitely. Like if I was thinking something like a Rubio exterior. I mean, again, like you're not gonna go buy a Rubio exterior just for that, but I would probably go with a tabletop epoxy or like a penetrating epoxy. If you wanted just something that was like a light finish, you could just like kind of thin it out and brush it on there, and you'd be pretty good with that. And I think that would be plenty of protection. I mean, it's epoxy, obviously, it'd be good protection.
Right.
But you probably get away with polyurethane if you like the water. Polyurethane holds up pretty well to water, as long as you get it up, within an hour or so. I think it would be okay. So if you want to go with polyurethane, you could probably do that too, and you'd probably be all right.
Agreed.
Wallum, ever think about a dust collection enclosure for the miter saw? Yeah, I have.
About them all the time.
Yeah. Yes, it is true. I have thought about it, and honestly, I was really wrestling with it at the beginning, and it doesn't, like with that, the dust extraction on this one is pretty good because it's a fixed saw, so it's not the slider, which sliders are notoriously horrible at collecting dust. So just by the nature of it being a fixed saw, it really reduces the spray, and that collection on there works pretty darn well. Excuse me. Stuff definitely goes back, but it's more like the large stuff, and so I don't get a ton of fine dust everywhere. I get a lot of that bigger stuff just sitting right behind there, and I can just kind of go vacuum it up. So it's like it's not. It doesn't bother me too much, and I'll be quite frank. I kind of like vacuuming up the dust off the top. It makes me feel good. So. But I don't know. I'll see. We're going to see.
Surprises no one.
Yeah, it's definitely on the list. And again, we talked a little bit about it last week, but it goes back to like whatever I'm going to end up doing with my dust collection, the routing of it is going to lead to that answer, honestly.
Right.
All right. What else do we have? Travis Porter, what's up, man? Right, you missed. We got some more hot sauce. We got a jug of hot sauce. And we need next thing we need is like it's like half the size of the big epoxy jug we have, or the half gallon. Man, it's
a lot of hot sauce.
That is a lot of hot sauce. I'm
excited about
fired
it.
up. I know. We'll have to send a little bottle home with my dad. Just like we'll give him a little taster.
Yeah, see if he likes it.
That's like a great. That is like a great gift, though. I mean, that's all. Like, yeah, we should totally gift that to people. Like, like something that's just.
Yeah.
Regional at least, and
Yes.
it's like you send to somebody that's like something that's special. Right. Like if you know that they are into anything spicy, like being like, hey, here's some hot sauce. Like we really like that. It's like better than a $50 gift card to Chipotle or Starbucks.
That depends on the person. But yes.
Never.
I'm a big proponent of gift cards.
Yes.
Or money.
You know what this tastes like to me?
People just want money.
Coors Light.
Yes. It tastes like just.
It just hit me.
It tastes like regular beer to me. Yeah. That tastes like back in the day.
It's from Golden, Colorado. So I wonder if it's like. I wonder if it's the same.
I think it's. Is it owned by?
No. Well, actually, I don't know. I say no, but
I mean, I'm sure it's like a whole unique thing.
I wonder, are they both bottled with spring water from the same place? And that's why Coors Light and this taste the same? Somebody answer me. If you know.
I'm going to answer you.
Somebody answer me.
I can't type tonight.
Because this tastes very much like Coors Light, like the kind of aftertaste.
Yeah. It tastes like a very
It's like a more robust
beer.
Coors Light, yeah.
It's okay, so Blue Moon is owned by Miller.
By Miller Coors. There you go. Okay.
Yep.
Mystery solved. Which makes sense because it's out of Golden, Colorado, which is where Coors is from. Let's see here. Sean Brotherton. What bandsaw do I recommend? I only want once.
It's like a bandsaw.
Yeah, it is. That's what Wallum just said. Yeah, actually, if you read up in the chat, but we literally just answered this question. The Laguna BX is an awesome one. The 14B. I really want to remember what that one's called. the other one? We're gonna search it up.
Search it up.
I'll search it up here. That's like my daughter's favorite term. She says, "Let's search it up. Search it up."
Yes.
Laguna
It's cute.
bandsaw. There's the 1412. The 1412 is, I didn't even have to hit enter. Autofill from Google. Yeah, the 1412 is their most popular one that's been around for a long, long time. The 14BX came out several years ago. It's a little bit higher up on the scale. It's got a few more features on it. So I would highly recommend either of those saws, as well as the one I've got, which is the Jet 14-inch steel frame, which has been great. So I've not used, I know Grizzly's got a ton of saws. I've not used any of them. I know a lot of people that are very happy with them. But, you know, I would look like if there's specific features you want, I would key on that. Like if you really are interested in a certain kind of fence or a certain kind of style. The one thing to look at, though, I will say this on bandsaws, because this one kind of threw me for a loop, which is interesting. There are two different styles of bandsaws. There's like high ones and low ones, and it's really weird. Like they're all the same height, but where the table sits. So I think the Lagunas typically sit a little bit lower, if I recall correctly, than the Jet. So, and I don't even know if that's like anything they talk about, but when you see them, you're like, wow, this one's like 6 or 8 inches lower. So if you're tall, you may not want to have one with a lower table. I don't mind having, like, I like it kind of higher. Like this one probably comes up to, kind of hits me right about the belly button. So I kind of like it, like right there, versus like having it at, I think the Laguna one is more like workbench height. If I recall, look in to make sure I'm saying that right. But where the Jet one is more like here. So it's like, you know, good 8-10 inches taller. And I like it higher because you can kind of get in there and do the work.
Yep.
Yeah. So check that out. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, ribs. Ooh, yes, Mark, I would have some ribs. We've never, when was the last time you had ribs?
You don't like ribs.
That was not my question.
I mean, you like ribs.
When was the last time you had ribs?
It's been years.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you've been hankering for ribs and I'm like, nah, I don't want them.
Well, historically, what I remember is when it's more like when we're out somewhere where there are ribs as an option. I might be like, let's get ribs, but I don't know that you...
Okay, she's not said that in at least 5 years. I can guarantee you that.
I'm not claiming that it was...
You know who does love ribs?
Who?
Mean Gene. My dad.
Yes.
My dad loves them some
but
ribs.
Do you like ribs? I think you feel like they're too...
I like... They're
too much.
Yeah. I'm like my mom passed this down to me is I don't like the feel of chewing fat. Like chewing the fat. Yeah, I don't like...
Your mom's like that? That makes
sense. Oh yeah. Like she would always pick off the fat and it's like, and my dad's the exact opposite. He'll take the chicken wing and pull out, you know, the bone. But like all like the gristle and it's just the texture. It's the texture of like
pork chops, really.
I don't like pork chops because they're a little bit too gamey.
I feel like that's like similar. Is that not?
No, that's completely different.
Well, then never mind. But that's
one's texture and one's
fat.
Gaminess.
Right.
No,
I mean, I like
the fat
ribs,
is the texture.
I would not go around eating a lot of ribs just because
I like them when
really
they're good.
And if
I like the meat part of it, like a really meaty rib.
Right. Like Montgomery Inn ribs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll kill those.
But if I think about ribs too much and like what I'm actually eating, that's a problem.
Yeah. Justin Williams, 258, what is up? And Benjamin Wells, howdy. Molecular smoke some ribs. I will take, like...
If he's making them, I'll eat them.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I feel like that's a pairing that's really increased in the past like 3 to 5 years. Is definitely the last like 3 years. Is woodworkers and barbecue.
Or coffee.
Because like Jay's been barbecuing a ton.
Yeah.
Mark has been barbecuing a ton. John has. Just off the top of my head, I know those 3 guys.
I mean, they have all that extra wood they need to burn, so it makes sense. It goes together. But yes.
It does. It does. Yeah, Lisa.
Who's smoking brisket tonight?
Ooh,
that sounds
Justin.
good. We do love brisket.
Brisket's one of my faves.
My brother-in-law, our brother-in-law, it's my sister's husband, is really good at smoking brisket.
He smokes a mean brisket for.
He'll do it. That meat really well.
Like during Thanksgiving, he'll do like a turkey, and then he'll also do like brisket or something.
It's good.
So delicious.
It's really good.
There used to be a place this like hole in the wall barbecue place in Cincinnati where we used to live.
Where?
Oh gosh, what was it called?
Oh. We went there after
Barbecue
church.
Review.
Yes, Barbecue Review.
The Barbecue Review, and it had a big pig outside, as all good barbecue restaurants should.
Well, and you're in Cincinnati, which
is pig.
has pigs everywhere.
Yes.
Like, because we're
Big pig.
It's the history
What
of
is it?
the city.
Pig.
The flying pig.
Flying
the
pig
big
marathon.
Pig.
I don't know, whatever. Anyway, they had this brisket sandwich, and whenever I would get the brisket, I would always ask for like the lean brisket, and like brisket is like really awesome, and then usually it's got like that layer of fat on the top, and I would just open it up and like take all that off.
Yeah.
And their sauce was amazing.
And their macaroni and cheese that's like the best macaroni and cheese I've ever had. It's so good.
You probably could die. They probably failed many a health inspection. That place was so dirty.
Well, and then it's not there anymore.
No, it's not.
It's been gone for a
shame.
while.
It's a shame.
It's sad.
It was next to the bowling alley, and so I would get barbecue, and then then I'd go to my bowling league.
Back in the olden days.
Good times.
Are you gonna make it?
I am. I'm gonna cry. Jonathan, what do we think about the Friends reunion? We talked about the Friends reunion on our walk. We didn't even walk today.
Yeah,
but we've not seen it. Susan
I would be interested in watching it.
We were basically, Susan and I were having a conversation about Friends versus Seinfeld.
Right.
And what we came to, the conclusion I think we came to was that Friends was more for the ladies.
Well, no, I think a lot of guys
Seinfeld was more for the men. That's what we came up with.
That's not what we came to. We
want to be as stereotypical as possible.
We said that I liked Friends
in our
more
family,
and he liked Seinfeld more, but I don't think that's true of everyone. I like Seinfeld. I like Friends hit the scene when I was in middle school.
It's the same time.
But like, I don't know what it was about that, but I knew Seinfeld was on, but we didn't watch it as much. But we watched Friends. And
1994.
1994?
September 1994. That you were not in middle school.
Okay, so it was my freshman year of high school. Yeah. No.
Susan.
1994?
September 1994 is your junior year.
Oh.
It was your senior year.
I'm thinking of 90210 then.
Yes.
When did 90210 hit the scene? Search it up.
And then, you're crazy.
Okay, never mind. Wrong show. But still, love Friends. Something came on the air around the same time as when I started.
I was like, I don't remember that. Seinfeld was 1989. So Seinfeld was middle school.
Yeah.
There you go. So, see, Jonathan says Seinfeld for the win. He knows what's up.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
Hey, you didn't have to agree so quickly. Good grief.
Elk steaks. What is an elk steak? I mean, I understand what an elk steak is, but.
So 90210, 1990 to 2000.
There you go.
That's what it was. That was like when we were in middle school.
All right. Who knew?
Whatever.
So there you go.
We haven't watched it. I would like to watch it, but Brad is not that interested.
I am really excited about something here in the shop. And this is like a huge mail time. Mail time.
Oh, that's how we run it.
Yes. Actually, I can't. There's nothing to really grab and show. But is there like a little?
You could get that big part of the box and bring it over. I could get the
big box.
Go get it.
I'll get it.
I'll entertain the people while you're gone.
Mail time.
Fred will be right back. Has anybody else watched the Friends episode?
Maybe. I wonder if there's like a username or whatever.
Oh man, he's digging now. I think it's interesting, a steak made of elk meat. I have never had elk, and I've never had venison, I don't think. Does elk and venison taste similar? Elk. I don't know. Just making brisket.
All right, so mail time.
This is what you came back with?
It is. Little piece of paper.
I was expecting the whole box.
No. No, I wouldn't fit in frame.
True.
So, huge mail time. We are very excited. I entered into this arena many years ago, and I was too early in the game because the machine was really crappy. But now we have, and I'm so glad we're on YouTube because you can actually read this versus Instagram. But this is off of the button from the Glowforge. So if you're not familiar with what the Glowforge is, it is a CNC laser. Pew, 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 pew. That's right, laser. So yes, we just got a Glowforge in the shop. So we're excited to check that out. They sent that over. We're going to be partnering with them and just kind of checking it out. It was it's something that they came to me. So they said, hey, would you like to check out our machine? I said, absolutely. Actually, I've been thinking about that for a while because I used to have a laser and I got rid of it. And then there's times that I've wanted to use it for different things. Right. But the Glowforge, I am really excited about that because I think it's going to open up some cool techniques that I can use for like puzzle boxes and stuff like that I've been wanting to get into. And so we are very excited about that. So huge shout out to Glowforge and the team there. And I can't wait to get that thing going. I started doing it, setting it up today, and then you can see how far I got. Oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought. It's wide. It's like 38 inches wide. My old one was only 31, and I guess I was just like, oh, yeah. But this one has more hardware and stuff to the side of it because they've got all kinds of extra cool stuff on it, cameras and Wi-Fi and all kinds of cool stuff. I said Wi-Fi like Wi-Fi is this crazy thing. Wi-Fi.
Never heard of that before.
So yes, be on the lookout for Glowforge content. We are stoked about that. Justin says, I'm 24. Basically, he has no idea about any of those shows.
I know. I mean, what show do you reminisce about when you're 24? Like, what was the show that you were like when I was in middle school?
Probably The Hills.
Really? Or that might be before their time.
No, OC is probably.
So 24, 10 years ago.
Oh no, it's probably like a lot of that WB stuff, or the CW shows, not the WB. The Supernatural stuff like that.
Well, that's still on. I mean,
yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right, Justin, tell us, what show would you be like, oh my gosh, like what was like the first
freaking laser beams
show that hit the scene for you?
Yeah. So we're gonna be shooting laser. I know. We're making like Austin Powers jokes too. That's again like what is Austin Powers?
Oh yeah.
I'm so old. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Wait. So 24. That's basically like 20 years. So what was happening when we were 30? I guess that would be the question. Or like more like 35. I don't either.
Bonanza? Somebody just put Bonanza. I used to watch Bonanza.
Married with Children.
Whenever I was homesick from school, like, oh my gosh, I love Bonanza.
I was like a huge Married with Children fan.
We loved that show.
I watched all those.
The WB shows. The WB shows your age.
Yeah.
Was that before it became the CW?
Did the WB become the CW?
I think it became CW. Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know.
It's like the same type. If not, then it's the same.
If you don't remember changing the TV from UHF to VHF,
oh, don't even talk to me.
Then
if you don't remember the excitement of getting call waiting.
Oh my gosh, that was
call
the best.
waiting.
Call waiting.
Was the best. You had to like listen. No. Then you had to listen to the dial tone to hear if you had a message. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That was voicemail. That was one step further.
Yeah. But man, I kind of wish we could go back there though. Be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll talk to one person at one time if you're calling. I mean, not that I get multiple calls, but you call, it's just busy. You ain't leaving no message.
Yeah. Well, no, was that country song, the one breaking
Here's
up?
Here's a quarter, call someone who cares.
No, the new Sam Hunt one.
Breaking up was easier in the 90s.
Yeah, it was true. You could delude yourself into thinking that they were calling.
WKRP, Happy Days. Oh, Cheers. Cheers.
I love Cheers too.
Like early to mid, not early, but probably like mid 80s. Early lines. 90s was like, where I was. Yeah. Oh yeah, the party lines. Like you do like three-way calling?
Yes, that was a big thing. But then everybody would talk over each other and it didn't work very well.
That was like,
pre-remote
that was Clubhouse before Clubhouse. Yeah.
Yeah, the WB wouldn't have existed.
Oh, *69 before caller ID, yes. And then you could do like *68 to like not let them be able to do *69 or something.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
I know you hung up on me because I *69 your button.
I forgot about that.
I got *69 by like.
Did you?
Some girl's mom or something. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. She's like, who is this? Oh, that's new. Like you don't know who you're calling. You just hit *69. Like,
right. I remember when.
Do you remember that the caller ID box? Like that was the coolest thing too, and it would like scroll. Did y'all ever get one?
I don't know if we had one.
You had to pay for the service and get a box.
No, we did.
And then it would come up, and if like the name was too long, it would like scroll through or something.
We had an answer machine. And we had the
I
most
forgot about the call waiting
ever,
the call waiting box. Those were awesome.
No, but do you remember? I remember when I was in high school, like.
WB changed to CW 25 years ago.
This old house, yeah. I remember when I was in high school, people started getting...
*67 was the blocking one. Gotcha.
People started getting pagers.
Yeah.
Did you have a pager?
I did, yeah.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
I did not have a pager.
Actually, you know what? I had a Mountain Dew pager. I don't even remember why on earth I won it somehow. I wish.
I worked at a pager place. Did I tell you that?
Chuck would rock the Mountain Dew pager right in the back.
Yes, you would. Oh my gosh, you would love that. Why did you ever get rid of it? You should have known.
Yeah, you had to pay for the service or something. I was like,
that's funny.
Freaking pager.
Pagers.
Before the cell phones.
Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, memories.
Yeah. This is good times. Those are the good times.
Well, like I don't know how many times we've told our children, like, listen, in our day, the TV show was either on or it wasn't on, and you didn't know what it was going to be, and it could be a rerun. Like,
unless you bought the TV
to
guide.
them what? Oh, yeah, that's right.
You ever get the TV guide? It was like
yes,
a week out,
but
and
that was
you
like splurge
scroll through.
We had to get the free one that was in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the TV guide one was much better.
Yeah, it was.
But I have told this before. My mom did
guide.
not get cable until my sisters and I all left for college, and then she got cable. Dragnet. But no, I mean...
Mountain Dew pager. Yes, dude, I tell you what, I really wish I still had that Mountain Dew pager.
You had a mullet in high school, too. Mullet? You had a mullet in college?
No, I cut it before college. I cut it before graduation.
When did you have...
Wait a minute. No, I cut it. No.
When did you have a mullet?
The mullet got cut, I think,
but
my junior year in high school.
Oh my
junior year in high school, I think. And
That's
then it went from that to the super long hair.
Yeah. Because I've seen the picture of you when it was all combed out.
Yes.
Because Brad's hair is curly naturally.
I had like an afro.
Yes. He had a picture where some
awesome.
Girls were like, oh, I'm going to play with your hair. And then they like picked it out. Yeah, that's what was happening.
That's right. Yes.
Your future wife does not appreciate this.
Yes.
No, just kidding.
Hey, get here. This Old House is now on Roku. So Roku now owns the This Old House
Are we all
brand.
Kind of sick of the fact, like, I feel like we were in the heyday of like streaming things like 2 years ago when pretty much everything was just on Netflix. And now it's like where is it?
Like Peacock.
Yeah,
like
Peacock. Like,
everybody's got their own stream. We need consolidation again.
It's just like
everybody went out there.
Right, Disney has their own.
Everybody's got their own.
Of course, we have that one
like
too.
Every major network has their own, but we need like a woodworking. There needs to be like the woodworking network, and it's like Roku. Maybe Roku's setting themselves up for that. They could have like This Old House.
Maybe.
They did not get the rights to New Yankee Workshop.
Well, that was their miss.
But that would be amazing if there was like This Old House, the New Yankee Workshop, Mark. Not Mark Adams. Mark, I forget his name, but he was the guy that did it was like Woodworks. I don't know, Mark Spagnolo did a David Marks. David Marks, he had a show that was on forever. Tommy from the Boston guy, Tommy McDonald, Tommy Mac, is it McDonald or Mac something? Tommy Mac. Anyway, he had a show, Rough Cut, his show. There's a bunch, and there's a few like American Woodworker. I think they have one. Anyway, there's like a bunch of cool shows. That'd be awesome to have those all in syndication in one spot. I mean, I know that would never happen because of all the different ownership rights, but that would be really cool.
I have one more little blast from the past for you. Time and temperature. Do you remember calling the phone number for time and temperature and calling the movie phone number?
Line. You had to wait forever.
You had to wait for it to loop around again to find out what time.
We need mullet pictures.
I went by the movie theater the other day.
Did they cut the grass?
They cut the grass.
Nice.
Our movie theater had just let it all hang out because they're not making any money, and the weeds were like.
Oh yeah, they're
normally
literally
it's
like 2 feet
beautiful
tall.
there. Nope. It looks like The Walking Dead. They're gonna come walking through at any moment.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does. It's like nobody's in there.
Yes. I know. Oh wait.
All channels used to shut down at midnight. That's right. And anyone that was not shut down at midnight was super sketchy.
Super sketch. Well, that's where you had like the
that's where
sales
you had
guys.
Cable, but or it was like
the guys like selling.
Yes.
Like the
or like
food
really
processors.
old like Golden Girls episodes or something.
All right. Do we have
it's
any
funny.
good topics for categories?
I feel like we are primed.
I feel like
and
we should
ready
go
now.
like old TV shows. I mean, there's already been enough of them.
But I feel like there's so many that we could pick from.
And we'll still only make it, TV shows
Movie phone.
that started
I mean,
you know, like whatever, like old TV shows. We'll be lenient.
How old is old though?
Just listen, old TV shows. Let's go.
Like a year ago could be old?
No!
What are the rules?
Old TV shows, 90s and before. Before 2000. All right, let's go. Come on. All right. What are we calling this?
Every time we're like, we're horrible at this. TV shows from the 90s.
Category is TV shows of the 90s.
Fresh Prince.
Ooh, good one. MASH.
Facts of Life.
Ooh, good one. Al Bundy.
I won! That was so fast.
I said Al Bundy Show. All right. Married with Children. See, I told you.
Good.
I was like, I know. I'm sitting here just listening to you, and then I'm like, wow, I don't have anything.
Too. Yes.
That was horrible.
Yeah. I think that category was too broad.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Sitcoms, yes. That would have been a good name for it.
90s
sitcoms, 90s sitcoms. That'd be different. But yeah, I said the Al Bundy Show. Wait, what?
We even talked about Married with Children.
Is there? I'm gonna look. Is this? I want to see. Like, is the Al Bundy Show?
That's not a thing.
I mean, I kind of feel like it could have been a thing.
You're trying to find a loophole right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that's ridiculous. Bundy Show.
Is not a thing. Married with Children.
I know, but.
Bum bum.
Maybe there was an Al Bundy Show.
That show is so ridiculous, but so much fun.
There should have been. Oh well. Sorry. Blossom. I bet you loved Blossom.
I loved Blossom. Yes. Do you know what show I liked, but I only could ever find it like randomly on PBS, and I never knew when it was going to be on? Was Degrassi? Did you watch Degrassi? I think it's like Canadian or something.
Yeah.
And then they had another.
That gal with the curly hair.
I don't know. I just remember I loved it, but it was very unpredictable when I could actually get that show. And then they have like a Next Generation one or something that came out.
Did I get any? I said MASH and that was it.
Did you say MASH?
That was my first one.
MASH.
I got one thing and I was out.
Man, you're pulling a Susan.
I got tongue tied. I went Al Bundy Show.
It happens to the best of us. It should be a show. Whatever, Sean. That's not true.
It should. The Al Bundy Show.
Dukes
That'd
of
be
Hazzard.
the best show.
Yeah. No, they were good shows. And now there's so many. Like it's like, I mean, our kids keep finding these shows on Netflix. Oh my gosh. They're funny though.
Yeah, that's no doubt.
Some of them you get sucked into.
All right, so we want to know, what do you guys have coming up for tomorrow? Does anybody have any exciting plans for Memorial Day? Big barbecue season or whatever? Our pools have just opened up here, so they went to the pool today. Freezing cold.
I mean, predictably, they didn't even make it the whole 40-minute period. They were freezing.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. I told them, I was like, y'all are gonna freeze. I didn't go. They're like, Dad, you coming? I'm like, no, I'm not going because I know y'all are gonna be.
I did not get in the water.
You're gonna be freezing your butts off. They're gonna come out like icicles.
It was funny though, because like there was a decent amount. We've had a big pool in our neighborhood, and there were a decent amount of people at the pool. Not anything like it would be like 90-degree weather, but like probably 20 kids that were in the pool. None of them were in the pool. By the time the whistle got blown, they were all out, like warming up in their towels. Yeah. So anyway.
Oh, Lisa, speaking of home improvement, where does one find the Tim, Al, and April show? Which network? And there you go, History Channel. And what was that called? It was called...
What are we talking about? Home improvement?
The show that April was on.
Oh.
Assembly Required, I believe. Is what the name of it was. So yeah, I'm sure if you just search Assembly Required... Yep. Then it'll come up, but History Channel. And I don't know, I assume they've probably got their own. What would be the History Channels? Dust.
What? Felt like their platform?
Yeah, their platform. Just be like dusty.
It would be, should be something cool. It'd be like.
It would be. It'd be something
archive
good. The History Channel, I tell you what, like Nat Geo and the History Channel, I could get down. Like I could spend a weekend watching those. Like if I could pick what I wanted to see.
Sure.
Ancient Egyptians. Like I love watching stuff about how people built these, like the Mayans or the Egyptians, and then they like try to build the same, or like Stonehenge, Easter Island,
our kids
all this
come home from school and they know all this stuff, and we're like, I mean, our son in 6th grade learned about ancient Rome this year, and I was like, I kind of know about Rome. Nope, not at all. Like they went next level. Like I mean, I'm surprised they weren't like.
I've got nothing. Discovery.
It's just
That'd
crazy.
Be good. All right, here we go. We got Brian's going golfing. Greg is hanging out. Oh, I thought, Greg, I totally read that the wrong way. I thought Greg said, I'm hanging out with my girlfriend, my best friend, and my wife. And I was like, well, that's bold.
Wow. One happy family.
Girlfriend, best friend, and his wife.
There you go.
Got it, Greg. That would probably be a much better time than the other combination.
Yes.
We're wanting
canoeing.
to do some stuff outside tomorrow, and we're going to go canoeing. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the assembly, I believe, assembly required. The guy who won it, he's an acquaintance of mine, a bud of mine, local maker here in Nashville, who is Adam Hafner, I believe. And I actually sold him my old dust collector. he's here in Nashville. We've talked a bunch. I met him at some of the local meetups. We have this like maker meetups here that we do sometimes down here in the Cool Springs area, and I met him there, and I'm pretty sure I think he won. I think he was on it and he won.
That's awesome.
He's a super talented guy. He's a metal worker. He has a whole metalworking shop, and they do like custom metalworking. So, and I just totally ruined that, didn't I? Sorry about that.
Oh yeah.
If you didn't know, spoiler alert. Hey, just rewind that. Just kidding. My bad. Yeah, but anyway. Big congrats to Adam, because that is awesome. Jeff Baker, what is up? Oh, having popcorn. Thomas, having popcorn and watching you. Love it. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. By the way, if you've not seen the video for the paver edging, go check it out. It's kind of taken off. The video's getting some good views. So
good.
Thank you to all you guys who have watched it.
Yep.
It's good timing, obviously, in the spring. People are doing some raised garden beds and paver edging, and people are checking it out. An H1 Hummer. Dude, I bet that took a long time, Jonathan. That's like at the most square inches. Getting some more. I got you. It probably did take a long time. Those things are massive. A buddy of mine has one of those. At least he used to. Those things are huge.
Yes.
This is like the old school H1 Hummer.
I remember when the Hummers first came out, and that was like the coolest thing. You'd be like, there was a Hummer going down the street.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it was like the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Giving out food at the food bank. Awesome, Stan. That's fantastic.
That's great.
Good on you, buddy. And Sean Brothers, I missed that one. Bought the cabinet bundle, and he's building the cabinets. Woo!
Hey, all right.
I like that.
Getting it done on Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. Oh, Memorial Day is a great time. I just saw something. Sorry. Memorial Day is a great time to do some woodworking. Jonathan said, "Boy Meets World."
See, I think
Topanga.
you were Topanga.
That was just past us. That was probably in the.
Did you watch that?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes. But
there was
I
one of those.
I think that came out like when we were in college, and it was like that girl was probably too young for us to be like watching and be like, "Ooh, she's hot." But she was the girl she played was too young, but she was probably older. You know how they do. She's like 23-year-old, and she's playing an 18-year-old.
Right. No, I remember that show, and I remember being like, it was younger than where we were at, and I was like, man, that looks like a good show. I would totally watch that.
I have to say, I watched it.
Yeah, I didn't. I watched Dawson's Creek in college.
But yeah,
for sure. But no, the Topanga, like real life Topanga. Remember the whole
Mario? Tell him, hit that like button, baby.
Do you remember the whole Cinnamon Toast Crunch thing on Twitter?
No.
Oh, come on.
The
like
shrimp?
the dude, the shrimp tail and everything that was he's married to Topanga in real life. Oh. Did you know that?
I do.
The guy that it happened to. And everyone was like, what? Topanga? Like, I don't know how it all worked out, though. I lost
Awesome. Yeah. So there you go. You've got some good retro shows to go check out. If you're bored and not doing anything, get out there, do some barbecue, whatever it is. And again, a huge thank you to all the folks in our armed forces and all the sacrifice that they and their families have given for us to have the freedoms that we have and to keep our country protected. So thank you so much. And we will catch you guys next week. They said we will be on vacation in Florida.
Yeah.
And so we will be live in some shape, form, or fashion. Stay tuned. It will not be this well lit. Stay tuned. And we probably won't sound this good either, but that's okay.
We'll be there.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
It might just be us on an iPad, but we'll figure it out. So we will see you guys next week. Have a great week. Get out there and build something awesome. See you guys.
Bye.